Hello. My name is Plain. Plain what? That's for you to decide. I'm here to share with you my top 10 monsters. To start off our list, send in the clowns. Number 10, Pennywise the Dancing Clown, introduced in Stephen King's It. I'm afraid I have to put Penny down at number 10, for various reasons. You do have a sense of fear with this creature. Yet, further on in the film, his fear disappears. And sadly, at the end of the film, we can see why. Penny, you indeed are quite fearful. Sure, you have done such a wonderful performance with this creature. And oh, the wonderful lines you quote for us.
Oh yes. They float, Georgie. They float.
Oh yes, they do. But the show must go on. Number 9, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. From Killer Clowns from Outer Space. These clowns take number 9 because not only are they murderous, but they're entertaining. Such silly gizmos and climatics that just seem to work. And yet somehow great mysteries about them are abundant. Is it that humans learned from these clowns? Or is it that the clowns learned from us? Who's to say? Number 8, vampires. Dracula, without a doubt, is the king of all vampires. And he will be forever loved for it. Vampires have come a long way. They have their few ups and their few downs. However, the name vampire is truly something of respect. Yet, played so many ways, so many times, I'm sorry, but they have to take the number 8 spot. Number 7, Gremlins. I love these little creatures. They're just so... What's the word I'm looking for? You know, words can't describe how wonderful these creatures are. They have 3 special attributes, as a Mogwai and as Gremlin.
Number 1, he hates bright lights, we know that. But you gotta keep him out of the sunlight. Sunlight will kill him. Number 2, keep him away from water. Don't give him any water to drink. And whatever you do, don't give him a bath. And probably the most important thing, don't ever feed him after midnight.
If you ever wished for minions of the night, the Gremlins should fit you well. Number 6, Gremlins. Underground reptilian worms with 3 tentacle tongues, and as soon as you make a sound, you're their And what's more, their intelligence grows and grows through experience. You would expect easy kill from these creatures, but they'll always seem to come up with something new to frighten you even further.
God almighty.
God almighty, indeed. Number 5, zombies. One of the most universal, one of the most legendary, one of the most used of any television, any movie, anywhere. Zombies are here to stay. Their power of multiplication and numbers are phenomenal. You're to be bitten, you're to be one of them. If you think you take one on, they will gather around you and devour you. Number 4, the Blob. I am of course speaking of the 1988 version. No disregard whatsoever for the original. Without the original, we couldn't have such a wonderful remake, in my humble opinion. Starting off small and consuming man, consuming even children. This creature. This creature has no bounds of what it wants. The more it devours, the more it grows. The more it develops new ways and skills to devour anything or anyone it wishes. So what can top the Blob? Number 3. The Thing. In all of honesty, I really barely get a chance to see such a wonderful horror flick. With blood, with gore, with such animatronics that you could swear that this, such a wonderful name, would be real. You see, the Thing is not one to just be of a single entity, but a single entity among others. The idea that this creature can simply touch you, or simply spray something upon you, then you would become this Thing as well, consuming your very insides, turning you inside out, transforming into whatever it wishes to be, for the sake of its own survival. It's strange to think that this setting would be in Antarctica, a barren wasteland where this creature would just wait it out until taken away to our lands. Can you imagine how fast this creature can go, consuming the world that maybe even the Blob can't even comprehend? Number 2. Demons. Once angels of God, they retaliated against God and have fallen, and thus they take revenge on God's most wonderful creation, mankind. Demons have taken natural form to horrify us, or they can place themselves into man without the light of God. They are just easy puppets to play with. A greater fear in my account is, what if you speak to one that you thought was dead for so long, to only find out that you were speaking to a deceiver? Horrifying? Am I quite rude to point that out? Or am I speaking something that even the devil cannot say? The truth. And my number 1 monster is Godzilla, King of the Monsters. True, Godzilla is not one that can just latch onto you and absorb your skin, or manipulate your own DNA for the sake of living, or killing you just to bring you back to life. But Godzilla indeed has quite a horror that even some can't recollect. The great fear of him being gigantic, military, can't do squat. Any other monster that dares say go against him are easily flattened under his feet, with body and breath, pure of radiation that man can't get near. And their victorious, wonderful roar, following of his great theme of the Godzilla March. And you have yourself a legend among legends. Dracula may be the King of Darkness. However, Godzilla is, and forever will be, in my opinion, the King of all monsters. And that is my top 10 monsters. I am playing. Sleep well, if you can.